So let me get this right? The robot birds which made the 5G towers said that there's something to nest on while sending MK Ultra brainwashing to convince the entire world that the COVID is real, so that it would walk sheep-like into cattle pens and that Bill Gates could infest us with his nanobots so we'd excel Windows 11 as our new god, while being told that Tide Pods was not nutritious and the chemicals that we use now turn the frog scale, while trans people invade our bathrooms so they can watch us pee as reptile aliens are infiltrating societies with magic fast food burgers that don't go mouldy, as fake news fills our heads about how our emperor supposedly is a tyrant and how his Russian boyfriend is allegedly carpet bombing women and kids in the totally made up country of Ukraine, and how reportedly the same fake news is trying to lie to us that a huge bunch of rich people are now bombing and shooting at a small bunch of families in the Middle East because they don't want them to exist, while purportedly convincing governments into making talking about it or expressing an opinion about it illegal, as well as fibbing about food price gouging, wage stagnation, and trying to object to our outstretched arms saluting AI overlord creators just because they want to put data centres next to freshwater lakes so that they can use the water to mix with cooling chemicals to chill the wonderful medical advice giving AI overseers and then gently pouring it back into the lakes, and then going on about the falsehood of how digital IDs are being considered so the imaginary elite can use it to control the populace while they're using a kind of a don't like system, very much like the Black Mirror program or that China right now. So they can say anything that the aliens don't like. They're only restricted from doing things like driving, taking the bus, or shopping for food. What a bunch of hogwash. Next thing they'll be saying stuff like how our wonderful and peaceful immigration and home security forces are beating up innocent families and then putting them in concrete boxes with no food or water just because they look and talk funny. And next they'll be saying things like, I know the shadow people have bots and they're learning to screen social media posts, and anything that they don't like will get targeted and the poster will be doxed or something. And our cats don't actually purr because they're happy, but because they're actually radio transmissions and the purring is them going out of tune. And how sleep isn't real, it's just updates running because this is all a computer program and we're all just AI bots and being given the false thought of life and individuality, and how it's not that everything tastes like chicken, but the chicken tastes like everything, and how the joke about the frog crossing the road is not actually a joke but a Mayan prophecy about the upcoming rapture, and the punctuation is a creation of the Illuminati, and by using it you're praying to Satan, and that's why spell check puts red lines under what they call mistakes, because red is the devil's favourite colour. And now Paul McCartney is dead, and if you play Wish You Were Here backwards while watching Fantasia, you'll summon that girl lady from The Ring. You don't.